Ayun na nga guys.
Yan!
Isa na namang ayun na nga guys ang sumasa inyo, mga ayun na nga guys.
Uy, andyan siya si DJ Sam.
Oo, nandito na si DJ Sam. Let's go!
Paano basahin yung pangalan niya ni
And
ate?
begin final peg. This is a segment where we receive concerns from our listeners,
Huwag
and
kang
our
mag-alala,
amazing
maririnig
guests
mo yun
sitting right
mamaya.
next to me are here to recommend songs for that sender, along with some advice. All right, anyway, for this one, we are joined by VINCI of HORI7ON and YUE of
YUE.
So welcome!
Hello.
Magkakumpanya.
Halit naman ang boses ni ate. Hirap abutin.
Please say hi for the listeners.
Hi, I'm YUE of Lapillus. I'm so happy to be back here again.
Yay! Good to have you back. And you too, sir?
Hi, I'm VINCI of HORI7ON back here again.
Welcome back. How come you two are dressed in denim but me? What happened there?
Coincidence. Yeah, pure coincidence. Like,
Akala ko pinag-usapan nila
told
eh.
us that it was gonna be like this, but we
Well,
were shocked
okay.
to see each other.
Okay. You guys look amazing.
It wasn't a coincidence. Okay. Namiss ko si DJ Sam. Oh gosh.
Anyway,
Okay
Yue,
niya.
first off, how's life? So you were here 9 months ago, and you're here now. What happened between?
Nice, very concise question.
Things happen, I guess.
Yeah?
Just like practice
Mm.
and just like getting ready by
Yeah.
myself, individual stuff,
Yeah.
and yeah,
And
just
red
life.
hair.
Okay, okay.
Life's going on.
Aside from the music-related stuff, what else? Like private? Now, can you share some TMIs, maybe?
Oh, recently I got into like music producing.
Okay.
So I'm like kind of making music and stuff,
Oh.
and maybe in the future I hope I can
Oh,
have
cool.
like my own song out or something like that.
Wait. So does that mean you've been participating in a lot of song camps nowadays?
Just like learning like producing and stuff.
Wow. Good
and
for you. Good
just
for you.
practicing.
How long has it been then?
Like probably a month or two. Yeah.
Great. So how is it
Bagong
going on
hobby
so
ah.
far?
It's good, but
Okay.
like I feel like there's still a lot of things that I still need to like learn,
Okay.
and I'm still like an amateur.
I mean,
amateur
obviously, it takes
so-
years of training.
Exactly. Yeah.
Mhm.
So.
So,
still
if
working
you
on it.
become the so-called master of producing, then what kind of genre would you want to write for yourself?
Oh my gosh. Well, recently
Ano
I'm
yan, mahirap na
Si
trabaho
Kim,
yan.
balak din mag-produce, di ba?
Oo, mahilig din siya sa ganyan.
really into like R&B.
Okay.
So maybe something R&B related,
Okay.
but we don't know.
Okay.
Anything could happen.
You know what? One more question, if that's okay with you. Who's your favorite R&B singer? This is a hard question, eh?
Mahirap naman.
There are a lot.
Maybe your
of
second
Yeah.
favorite one.
Well, honestly, I don't really know a lot of R&B.
Okay, okay. So you just love
Maybe-
the overall vibe
Yeah.
of that genre, I guess.
Yeah. Maybe our fans can like introduce or recommend some.
SZA.
Sure,
I love
really?
SZA. You
SZA?
know SZA?
SZA.
SZA.
Yeah, of
SZA.
course.
SZA, yeah.
She's one of those
I
new
love
school
her.
singer-songwriters, right?
Yeah.
Little
I love
Ay, ba't
SZA.
nahuwi
What
na
do
yun?
you love so
Oh.
much about her, though?
Her, I don't know, the sound
Mhm.
of her music is very unique
Mhm.
because the way she sings it is very rhythmical
Okay.
in a sense. So I like
Okay.
listening to it, and overall production of everything is just
Okay.
cool.
Okay. Well, if I can recommend, if I may recommend a female artist for you,
Of course.
there's an artist named Alexa. If you know who that is, who's currently on U.S. tour nowadays. I mean, her music is definitely worth a try. Not only the completeness of her music, but also
maganda
it's
ang mga
visually
kanta ni
pleasing to
Alexa.
listen to her music
Exactly,
too.
yes.
Okay. Anyway, what about you, Vinci? What's up?
What's up?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we have been, Horizon has been doing fan signing events back in the Philippines.
Yes!
saw that.
Yeah, so that's it's fun because we get to see so much of our fans and we get to interact closely with them. So I think they're enjoying right now. But this week we're also going to Cebu for another fan signing event. So
Good
see you
for
there.
you, good for you.
gosh.
You know what? One bit of TMI, but I was actually low-key watching at one of the live streaming conducted by one of your
Yes.
fans in the mall when you guys were doing that meet and greet event.
Oh, Semo and
And,
Anchor.
You know what? I don't know why. Maybe it's because I feel like kind of like a samchut. come true to you.
Samson Uncle.
But the thing is, I was feeling so proud looking at you guys doing it. I
thank
mean,
you.
it was signing for
Yeah.
loads of people. That place was basically jam-packed with people, right?
Yeah,
How many
it
people
is.
were there?
I mean, sometimes it's like
Ayun ba yung sinasabi ninyo? Yung feeling ninyo dito siya nanood?
Ah,
Kami lang ba nag-live stream ng time na yun?
Marami bang nag-live stream? Nung time na yan?
700, 600. So it's a lot, but of course it's more fun if it's a lot. Because if it was like 5 people,
Tapos yun din isa pa, sa SM North ba yan? Yung sinasabi niya?
it would
Ko
be,
alam.
you know, done and like such
Kasi may gamol yung pinuntahan namin eh.
Oh.
time. But at least there's so much people that's coming and coming and coming and coming. So please keep coming. Thank you, thank you.
All right. Anyway,
Walang-
since you guys are not here at
Wala daw nagla-live kahit nung ibang fan meet. Ah, ganon?
Okay.
as musicians today, you guys are here as 2 therapists here. So, one of you, please introduce what this segment is all about for the listeners.
Okay, so the final pick is a time for a song selection battle between 2 artists, but starting from this month, we don't have the battles anymore. Instead, it's changed to time where we read the listener stories and then select songs that fits to these stories. And while listening to this music chosen by the 2 artists, please enjoy this music.
Live niyo po talaga yun. Hindi ka sure. Hindi ka
Hindi tayo sure dyan.
Therapy kind of section.
So, was it hard for you?
Iba yung ano eh, yung may confirmation talaga eh. Yung halimbawa, sasabihin ni Jiro, di ba yung reaction video? Iba yun, may confirmation talaga yun. Yan, walang confirmation yan.
Zero.
Ano yan? Ano lang yan? Guni-guni lang natin yan.
Speculation.
Guys, you recommend songs for the senders today?
Well, one thing about the messages today, it's very interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, I read it and it's hard to recommend songs, but yeah, I just went with my gut today.
Okay. What about you?
Also, I choose song that like helped me through hard times, but just like after reading the
Shoutout daw si Jiro.
Ano yung shoutout? I-shoutout natin. Si Jiro.
Oo, shoutout mo daw si Jiro.
Grabe, nakailang ano tayo nung nakaraan, di ba, kay Jiro?
Kailang.
Nakailang banggit tayo sa kanya nung nakaraan. Sobrang, basta ang ganda ng ano na yun, experience.
Experience.
Yes.
the story.
Shoutout daw si Jiro, baka daw nanonood. Paano mo isa-shoutout si Jiro? Jiro! Nanonood ka sa amin ngayon, no?
It's like they sang it, I felt like maybe these songs will help them a little bit too.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. You know what, with that being said, shall we take a look at the first message? You
O, diba sabi ko sa'yo, ano eh, iba yung vibe kapag pag mga Korean yung ano eh, yung nandiyan sa show. At saka pag ang nandiyan si Alexa. Ano yung
Bakit?
parang si, di ba, tinan mo si ate, di ba? Parang medyo mas
Controlled.
kalmado. Controlled siya. Si Alexa talaga, mahingay talaga siya. Di
All
ba?
out yan.
Oo.
Okay, it's from Neo BB name said, "Welcome UA. I have a situation that I want to ask for advice on from all of you. I'm naturally very selective about the people I get close to. It takes me a long time to become friends with someone, but in the workplace that's not really an option. I've been living as a striving extrovert and I've been maintaining this image without any major issues so far. But here's the problem. Not long ago, I coincidentally ran into a colleague I'm not particularly close with, and as we parted ways, we casually said, let's grab a drink sometime. For me, it was just a polite gesture.
Di magko-comment yun dito si Jiro. Ano yun, busy yun, malamang. Baka ano lang yun, napapasilip-silip lang yun.
Oo.
But the colleague actually reached out for me. He asked about my plans for this weekend, saying the weather's nice these days. Let's have that drink we talked about. Oh my gosh. I should have declined at the moment, but I said, okay, here's my dilemma. I think it would be too awkward for just the 2 of us. Now, if I reject it, is it too late in terms of timing? With only 3 days left until the appointment, how can I come up with a reason to cancel the appointment without hurting the other person's feelings?
Wow.
That's quite a situation you got yourself into.
Oh, this is so hard. Vinci, any words of advice for this one?
Oh, well, if looking at it, I think prevention is cure. I mean, in the first place, maybe don't do the small talking. You know, maybe like don't do the things you might not do like as promised. Like if you say someone, see you next week, and then when they say, okay, let's see next week, let's do, this is the date, and you can't commit, it makes it hard.
Kasi
for
pag
you, 'cause
pag masyado kang
in that
masaya,
situation,
pag masyado kang masaya, wag kang decision.
Bakit?
Kasi pag masyado kang masaya, yung utak mo parang, sige, gawin natin yan. Pero pag kumalma ka na, hala, may mga iba pala akong gagawin. Hindi pala ako available nung araw na yun. O kaya hindi ko pala kayang humarap sa ibang tao. Kasi masyado ka lang masaya nung time na yun. Diba? Kung paano hindi ka dapat nag-i-email sa boss mo pag galit ka. Ganon din yan. Pag kang decision kapag masyado kang masaya. Yari ka.
So you're the one who should commit completely to it. So I think maybe not get into conclusions as early as that. Maybe just be chill and be like casual about it, but don't jump into conclusions already. Especially if you're not that close with someone. Maybe.
Well,
At
that's
saka kasi baka
nice.
kasi
Any
magbigay
words
ka
of
rin ng
advice,
impression na, kung babae ba yung
Baka.
paano kung lalaki yung isa, baka mamaya magbigay ka ng impression na interesado ka sa kanya, yun hindi naman pala, naku po.
But honestly, after reading this,
Yeah.
I feel like this guy has like a crush on her or something.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Like,
that's
I
not.
feel like if anyone just said, let's have a drink next time, like they'll probably think of it just like a gesture and just like ignore it. But I feel like this person actually like likes this person enough to take it seriously.
Okay.
So I feel like if she has feelings for him, maybe he can try it out. But
Okay.
if it's like not like in like a relationship, like she doesn't want to go into a relationship, maybe like she should just tell him straightforward, like, sorry, I don't think I can.
Don't you think that's a little bit too cruel for this dude? I mean, this
A
person,
little
Neo
bit.
BB, is asking for a polite way to refuse his proposal.
Oh,
so.
like,
Refusing is hard.
or maybe she can like maybe try it out. Maybe it could be a good experience, you know?
Life is short. You can be
Yeah.
spontaneous about it. You know, you never know what could happen after.
It could be their soulmate.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, you, Neo BB, I'd say just go for this new appointment with you set up with this dude next week is because you never know what's gonna happen after meeting up with this guy. Sometimes it can lead to a new opportunity in the future in your professional field wise. So this kind of thing happened to me recently. What happened is, I mean, me as Korean crew, we say this often. 언제 밥 먹자? Let's eat together sometime.
Yeah.
That's just our way of saying goodbye
Yeah.
to each other. And inside us, we strongly have this urge or wish that, I hope I won't get to see
get to
this
that point.
person again. But the thing is, so I don't know what changed my mind, but there was this one time this dude asked me out. And not asked me. that was weird. That was weird. I gotta make this correction.
Oh my
here.
gosh.
Not asking me
Okay.
out, but dude was like, okay, we gotta eat out sometimes together. We have some business related stuff to talk about. And after me and that dude meeting up at a cafe, and we started off our conversation with some casual talk, like, what did you do through the weekend and stuff. And after that, he went on straight to the point. Well, I got a job offering for you.
Yeah.
And I wasn't expecting that. And the artist that he was talking about, well, he's a pretty big figure in this industry. So yeah, I was like, why not? I will. So just like what I experienced, you never know what kind of experience you will go
Malay
through.
mo,
So,
no?
go
Job
for this one.
opportunity din.
Anyway, time to recommend songs for
Business,
this person,
ganun.
Neo BB. And you
Yayain ka sa network.
Talagang open-minded ka ba?
Kaya pala niyaya ka ng kain or inuman o kung ano man yung networking pala yung pupuntahan mo. Open-minded ka ba? Ganun.
play, you're going first.
Okay, the song that I chose is Yes or No by Jungkook 선배님, because I guess it kind of like fits into this like situation, and it's also just the song that when I listen to I kind of feel happy and feel powerful, so
Okay.
maybe I can help you in some way.
Okay. Great. And moving on to Vinci.
Yes, the song I recommend is Happening by Akmu 선배님. And I think the lyrics, You're Just My Happening, can apply to you if ever this doesn't work out. You can just like say, just my happy. Something like that. It's like casual. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much to both of you. We are gonna have a listen to these songs for Neo BB and come back for more. Starting with Yes or No by Jungkook, chosen by
tayo
YUE,
ulit.
followed by Happening by Akmu, chosen by VINCI. Next, who's
Yan
next?
na!
Yes or No by Jungkook and Happening by Akmu. Anyway, do you guys have any more advice for the previous message sender? Maybe if you guys want to check out our YouTube live chat to take
Yan ay
a look
mga
at some of the
chismosa.
opinions
Ang daming
of
Horizoners
our
dyan.
listeners.
No? Pag
It's kinda
ano,
hard to
yung mga
find one
nandiyan dyan.
because it's packed with
Oo. May mga
supporting
spammer pa dyan.
messages.
Send an intern?
What?
There's someone who said maybe send an intern.
What does it mean by sending it?
I think like send a proxy, like send someone else to.
Sabi, DM views, ikaw yan? Ikaw yan? Sabi niya sa daw yan, send an intern.
That's funny. Like, okay, if you really want to talk to me, here's my friend who you can talk to.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, it's gonna be quite interesting actually,
Uh-huh.
from a third-person point of view.
Okay.
Ba
Wow.
may timestamp
Anyway.
daw yan sa
Ba?
description? Ba?
I guess that's about it for the
Ang
first message,
supportive.
I guess. Oh,
Sige nga.
yeah, there's one from
Oo,
you.
ang galing ah.
My advice to your sender, there is no easy way to break somebody's heart, so don't reject the guy and commit on what you promised.
Mhm.
If she's so shy, if she's so shy to meet him alone, ask a friend to join with them. Oh,
Oh, that could be
that's
a
not
great
bad. That's
solution,
not
yeah.
as bad.
Okay.
Oh, para hindi
Anyway,
natin
thank you so
parang
much for your
date o kung ano man, di ba?
guys,
Tapos tatlo
and,
kayo,
with that, we're
or,
gonna move on to
di ba?
the second message. This time, Vinci, it's your turn.
This is from Love777.
Mm.
I started dating for the first time with a friend I met when I was 20. That friend was my first love.
Good for you.
Oh, panis ka kay Marcos. Si Marcos, 3 years old.
Oh, kaya mo?
Wow, I really liked him. Since it was my first time, I loved him enough to want to marry him. Whoa,
Right.
K-drama. So the breakup hurt even more. He was the one who said we should break up. I asked for the reason and he replied, I've fallen in love with someone else.
Holy
His words
sakit.
hurt so much that I struggled for over a year. But as time
Aray.
passed, it started to fade.
Kakanta na yun ng paubaya.
Oh,
Now
baya.
I'm 25 years old. Me too next year. After 5 Oh, sorry. After 5 years, he contacted me. He said, I've never forgotten you. He also said, I haven't met anyone as wonderful as you. My heart pounded like a fool at his words. He wants to go out again, but I don't know what to do. My friends say it's absolutely not a good idea. They've seen how much I've struggled because of him. I'm worried I'll get hurt again. So it's a dilemma for me. I want to hear your opinion.
Wow.
Good luck.
Wow.
This is the one that's very interesting.
Yan. Mga ganyan talaga. Alam, mas interesado din ako sa mga ganyan. Kesa yung mga ano, yung mga office, mga trabaho,
Trabaho?
mga ganyan usapan. Yan talaga yung mga ano, yung nagpapabuhay ng ano, ng mga...
It
sa mga
makes
ganyan.
your heart flutter.
Diba?
Ang saya
Ang sisimosa.
Guys, or anything you want to say about this situation?
Well,
This love situation.
first of all, it's kind of like speechless.
Mm.
And it's definitely like a K-drama.
Mm.
And kind of worried for her.
Mhm.
But like, I would say like, first of all, it's a blessing that they can date you, okay? So you should treat yourself like a blessing.
Mhm.
And like, I feel like if someone betrays me, then like I wouldn't trust them again, you know? It's
I
like,
see.
if he betrayed you and the other girl,
Yeah.
he's probably gonna betray you again, right? Like, I don't really understand what's going on,
But
but
at the same time, technically, he did not betray her love, is because he was at least had the guts to be honest about his feelings.
Ba't ka gagalit, Horizon updates? Ba't
Ano yun?
naka-caps pa yung ano mo?
He cheated eh. Ba't ma-fall sa iba kung in relationship ka? Oh, bakit naka-all caps tayo?
Eh kasi nga marupok.
Oh, at
That's
least,
true.
he
at least the guy
mentioned
didn't
that-
ghost.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Didn't ghost.
True.
Didn't ghost.
So I guess he tried to be as polite as possible.
Pero pero yun yung estado nung ano nila, no? So, magjowa, friend sila, best friend sila, tapos naging magjowa sila, tapos habang magjowa sila, na fall out of love yung isa, nagkagusto siya sa ibang tao. Ganun yung nangyari.
Naalala ko tuloy yung kantang, I fall out of love.
Sabi ko na nga ba yan, ikakantahin mo eh.
Without you. Diba? I fall out of love.
Sabi ko na nga ba eh.
I'm trying to break up with her in the past, but I guess, well, what you said makes sense too.
Mhm.
Anyway, Vinci, what's your opinion on this?
Yeah, because second
Mga
chance.
nakakaalam lang nung kantang yun, yung mga medyo nandun na.
Pero ayun na, isa sa mga, yan sabi ni DM Views, bata pa naman kasi sila nun, kaya nagbabago pa mga decision sa buhay. Kaya nga pagdating sa mga relationship, sa mga bagay na na importante sa buhay, nagagawan mo ng desisyon, especially, halimbawa, marriage, ganyan. Ang advice ng mga doktor, kahit yung mga doktor mismo, ang sinasabi din nila, huwag kang gagawa ng desisyon regarding, halimbawa, marriage or yung serious relationships ng bata ka pa. Kasi, iba talaga yung desisyon na nagagawa mo. Siguro mga 25 years old o 27 years old ka pataas. Yun yung sabi nila ng mga, yung mga may alam talaga.
ito malupit ang ang pa-chip in ni Supervan. Basahin natin.
Dali!
I don't think it's cheating if nakipag-break siya before pursuing someone else. Mas okay sa akin yung ganun kesa lokohin ako.
Paano kung halimbawa, nandun sa relationship, tapos sinabi niya na lang sa'yo, ay, iwanan na kita kasi may iba na akong gusto, di nagsabay kayo. Nako, ito mga chismoso talaga tayo.
Hindi kasi, habang sila pa, nang pursue na siya ng someone else ng time na yun. Kaya nung nandyan assuming, hindi natin alam.
Pero hindi kasi natin alam eh. Pero kung halimbawa, kasi usually, pag fall out of love ka lang naman, pag may iba ka nang nakikita eh. Yun yung usual na case, pero hindi naman laging ganon.
Galit na galit si Horizon Agay. But why entertain someone while being in a relationship? My gosh!
Sagutin yan!
Sagutin nyo! Sagutin nyo yung tanong ni Horizon Updates. Dapat naka-caps lock din, ha?
Gagalit?
Gagalit tayo, eh. Ako, nag-asawa, 23 years old daw. Oh, di ba?
Hindi talaga.
Dapat si Marcos pala dyan kasi 3 years old pala.
Dapat alam niyo, dapat ay nilagay niyo si Marcos. Mas may experience yun.
Matindi na experience nun si Marcos. Dapat sa mga ganitong sitwasyon, si Marcos ang lagay niya.
Pinaka-mature sa lahat.
Chances are very difficult to give out, just, easily. It's something you really have to think about. And if you thought about all the pain and like what your friends told you, like you hurt a lot because of that same guy and you're going to,
Ito, may lapag na naman si Superman.
I-English tayo ng mga tayo today.
Dapat ito kausap ni ni VINCI sa mga fan sign eh.
Ba't
Human condition, sadly, we cannot control our feelings. It's what we do about the feelings, yun ang different.
Wow!
Ganon.
Dali, sino pa mag-English dyan?
Ito, malupit ako, may break time ko na. Malupit. Yun ang lapag ni Ken.
Yun ang titing insight.
Interact with him again, then that could only spell a bit of trouble for you. But I don't know, because it's first love.
Right.
First love is something that you treasure because it's the first thing that it's your first love. And I think maybe first loves do deserve a bit of more second chances than the non-first loves.
Non-first
I
love.
think. So maybe give
First love never dies.
Pero alam nyo, maraming nagkakagulo dahil sa ganyan.
Bakit
Yung tipong halimbawa, first love nila yung parang bawa dati, gano'n. Tapos meron ng panibago ngayon. Tapos babalik ulit yung first love. Tapos alam mo yun, yung nagkakagulo dahil nalilito yung isa kung babalikan niya ba yung dati niyang gusto o yung magsastay siya dun sa ngayon. Yung mga ganyan. Nakabaw!
Tapos makikita niya yung kanyang first love sa FB.
Patay.
Siya. Naku, ayan na. Sasabihin mo na lang, ayun na nga, guys.
a chance won't hurt especially if your feelings are still the residue is still there, why not try it out again? You know, you never know what could happen. First loves are.
Kita nyo, boy na boy siya. Pagka
Sabi sa
ganyan
inyo,
usapan.
mas interesting yung ganito usapan
Kanina, yung usapan tungkol sa trabaho, ang tahimik ninyo dyan.
Natutulog na yata sila.
Well, I guess a lot of listeners are on the same page as you guys. A lot of people saying red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag. The chat room is basically packed with red flag, red flag. But here's an important question I want to ask you to all of you guys, including you two, actually. Are you guys the same person you guys were 5 years ago?
No.
Oh, no, right?
No, not at all.
No, right?
Not at all.
In a good way or bad way, it does not matter. But the point I want to make is people tend to change over time, you know? And this guy might have come to a conclusion that maybe the first love from 5 years ago
Realization.
could be my real love in my life. And he decided to come back to you. So, well, in my personal opinion, it's totally worth it giving a shot with this guy once more because people tend to change over time. What's your opinion?
That's a very valid response to that, because
Oy, grabe daw kayo, binumbuksan nyo daw yung sugat na akala niya naghilom na.
Ay, wow.
Sabi nga ng kanta ni Jose Marichan, please be careful with my heart.
May paganyan tayo for today's video.
yeah, people change. People change, and we have to acknowledge their changes at times. So maybe give it a try.
Yeah, well, a couple more opinions about this one. From Stacy one. Oh man, I missed that comment. Nan Daddy says, has he done anything to earn your that second chance? Remember, you have both changed, so proceed with caution. Residual feelings will have you overlook things you shouldn't. This is a great one. Yeah.
Pero kailangan mo talaga
And,
maging smart sa ganyan.
GE70_YSS says, first love never dies.
Oo, kita mo, yun yung kantang kanina.
Depende rin kasi sa sa edad nila eh. Pag baka mamaya yung nag-message ito, 40 na pala siya. Tapos ganyan.
Do you guys have this?
Hirap, diba?
But,
That's interesting.
this is good actually. And do you guys want to highlight anything?
Hoy, ano yan? Good mood daw si Horizon at least siya dyan na daw si Harvey.
Bakit?
Hoy, anong meron? Kayo ah.
Meron.
Kayo ah.
Maybe you at this time?
Someone said, you deserve someone with values and respects you consistently. Not just when it's convenient for them. That's true. You're worth so much more than settling for someone who hurt you before. That's true. I agree with that.
Respect yourself.
Exactly.
Give yourself some value.
Yeah.
And Adrian says that don't be a dog to a person who doesn't respect you. Should you wish to tolerate that thing, you deserve it. Well, you know what? Let's talk about some experience from our friends. How about that?
Ba't may mga usapang magbusang loko, hindi ko?
Ano meron? Hindi ako na-inform.
Ang bira ito mga to.
I assume you guys never dated in your life. So, if you guys ever heard a love story that's similar to this thing, then could you guys share?
Yeah, a lot. I think a lot of my friends, especially now, are back together with their previous loved ones. And it made me kind of believe that, maybe, is it really that bad to give someone another chance again? Because when they broke up, we were like, oh my, he's so bad, she's so bad, why did you do that to you? And then now they're back and they look happy and thriving. So I guess it's not too bad to give another chance. But of course, like our listeners are saying, proceed with caution because both of you guys have changed. So you need to weigh in that change and see if you can still proceed. But yes, be careful out there. Be careful. It's tough out there, kids.
What about you?
Well, I never had any experiences in like this kind of situation.
Sabi sa inyo si
Like,
Marcos,
my
tanungin
friends
niya
and
eh.
all.
Oo,
It's
si
like,
Marco.
I feel like my friends or like the people that I know that like dating people were just like crushes or like just high school like relationships. So it wasn't like it didn't have situation like this, but I feel like you should like as a girl you should always like respect yourself and just be careful for yourself as well.
Okay. Well, me, I have a similar situation from one of my friends who broke up.
O yan ang kasalan na yan. Usapan na yan.
Ano ba yan? Nagchichismisan lang tayo dito tungkol sa buhay ng may buhay. Ba't may biglang ganito na?
15 years. Wow, that makes me real old.
That's Marcus.
And after 10 years. Wait, that was even before Marcus was.
Pag kinasal na kayo, kakantahan kayo ni Jude. Siya kakanta sa kasal ninyo. Ikaw, ang pag-ibig ng ninigay. Gusto niya yun.
Anyway, after 10 years, they decided to get back together and decided to get married to each other, and they are living quite happy with their daughter nowadays. So you never know what's
You
gonna
never
happen.
know.
In this. Just give it a try one more time. Love 777, and if it works out this time, good for you. If it doesn't, well, try searching for other people that truly values you. All right. With that being said, we are gonna start recommending songs for you.
Maganda.
Love
Ang magiging kanta ninyo, Lucky.
Bira.
Yeah, and it's very all about trying again.
Okay.
The lyrics say, "Cause whenever you call,
Oh,
you ask me again."
can you sing it a little more properly?
Wait. "'Cause whenever you ask me again how I feel, please remember my answer is you." And I don't know the lyrics. It's something like that. It's something like, if ever you ask me again, I'll try again.
Okay. All right. What did you bring for this person? You?
I chose Magnetic because it's like a song that really calms me down when I'm feeling stressed or like when I don't know what to do. But also the song kind of says like you're like kind of magnetized with the person that you love. So maybe this kind of relates with your situation.
May ganun kay Harvey ko nahanap ang tunay na genuine happiness. Matindi. Matindi to. Parang yung kanta balat nito ay genuine.
Seiko.
Alam mo yun?
By Vinci, followed by
Team song nila, Tiger.
Magnetic, chosen by YUE. Enjoy.
Nakatawa.
Ay,
Oops.
tingnan na natin yung ni 39 daw, 39. Galing talaga ni Horizon updates. Iba talaga ang level.
PH yan?
I was kind of scheming
Ay,
through
PH
these
pala.
verses
Pareho
from
kasi may
listeners,
Horizon.
and I was feeling quite impressed. Some of you guys came up with really nice advice for the previous sender, and here comes this message. OCD says, Sam, emo, Vinci, and YUE hippies.
Emos and hippies?
And I froze when I saw that. What's that supposed to mean?
Is that a good thing?
I think so. I mean, me technically, I could be presented as an emo is because I grew up watching that kind of thing when I was a
That's
kid.
true.
I had all these
Mukhang kulang yung tinype ni Glessy. Lagyan mo na H-A-H-A, ganun. Ganun yung mga hahaha. Bubuoy niya, HORI7ON ata.
posters from different rock bands on the wall inside my room, and I was playing air guitar when I was a kid, imagining myself like as if I'm like a rock star or whatever. So
Hippies?
what's your opinion
It's
on
my-
being called a hippie?
It's my first time being called a hippie, because usually these days the kids call us Y2K. But hippies, that's the first time, but
Ang luma, di ba?
all the love. Thank you.
All right, anyway, the show is not over, guys. We still have one more message, and this time, what's special?
Ang spontaneous
Well,
niya,
actually,
no?
we made a
Si
slight
Jason,
change
no?
to this
Sanay na
last
sanay sa
message.
trabaho
Usually, it's about us covering the last message, come up with some advice, but this time, I'm going to be recommending a song for this one, and this last one is from He. I think that's how you pronounce this person's name, since it has two E's behind the letter H. He. All right, anyway, thank you so much for participating. He says, I want to change my bad habits. I do not exercise. I wake up late, and I either go to school or to my part-time job. Right now, I am comfortable with this lifestyle. However, I'm worried that this lifestyle might become a habit. But even though I have the desire to exercise or to wake up early, I find it hard to put it into practice. When the next day comes, I think, well, I'm going to do it tomorrow. Please help me develop good habits. And can Sam, YUE, and Vinci share each of your good habits, please? Wow. Okay, any advice for this person?
Oh, wow. Being healthy.
You know what? First off, do you guys have so-called bad habits?
I do.
You do?
I do.
Okay, let's begin with you then.
Oh,
What you got?
Like my bad habits is
Yeah.
like, I love like snacks and like desserts and sweet stuff.
that's the same thing
It's
with
like-
me.
I can't stop myself from like chocolate.
Me too. But it's for me.
Naalala ko to, Doc Mai, kung mapapanood mo man tong video na to, Doc Mai, ako, inaalis ko na sa buhay ko yung chocolate. Pero pinaalala mo na naman sa akin, nagbigay siya ng Toblerone na nakaraan. Na-addict na naman ako. Bumalik na naman yung addiction ko sa Toblerone. Nung nakakita ako sa store, sabi ko, parang bibili ba ako ng Toblerone? Pinipigil ko sa sarili ko.
Buti na lang napigilan.
it gets too much. Like when I eat a little thing, it's like that's fine, and then 5 minutes later, I'm like,
Just a little more. Just a little more. I
Ayan.
promise. I'll stop. Just a little
Oo,
more.
ay grabe. Ultimo gummy candy. Yung gummy candy.
Oh, yung gummy candy, naubos ko tuloy.
Grabe! Bumili kami kasi ng gummy candy na ganyan. Tapos siguro tumikim ako ng mga 2 piraso. Tapos paggising ko, ubus na yung isa. Ano yung ginawa mo dyan?
May excuse ako.
Ano excuse mo?
Wala kasi akong kakainin sa shift ko.
Ah.
Yung shift ko kasi from evening to morning eh.
Wow!
Wala akong kakainin.
Kawawa naman to.
Aping-api ako. So yun ang kinain ko.
Binanatan yung lahat ng gummy candy.
Pero yun ang technique. Kapag umiiwas ka sa ganyan, maganda wala talaga siya sa bahay mo. Hindi available.
Para wala kang kukut-kut-kut-kutin. Ganun.
and then you eat so much, and then eating so much sugar is bad.
Yeah.
Sugar is bad.
Why is that even a bad habit though? At least while you guys eat sugar,
Dopamine.
dopamine plus it makes you happy,
Yeah.
True.
doesn't it?
But then there's like
Yeah.
this guilty feeling after. You know, it's just like, oh, why did I eat all of this?
Yeah.
I mean, you
all
guys
that
have to
sugar.
constantly go on diet, so
Yeah.
no wonder.
Kaya-
But at the same time, it makes you happy. So I really want you guys to enjoy at least a moment while you guys are eating a chocolate or snacks
Yeah,
or
that's
whatever.
true.
So what about you, Vinci?
More from me. Well, sometimes I also relate to this. Like, there are weeks when I feel very motivated to exercise and be healthy, eat healthy food. And then there are days when I just feel down and I just want to lay in my bed, watch TV shows and movies, and just do nothing productive with my day. And I think that's fine because life isn't always going to be linear. Like, it's not always going to be your good days. So you need to accept that you have bad days. And when you feel like it again, feel free to continue on with your routine. Like, don't feel like you messed up this week, the whole month is off. You can just, start again the next day. Every waking day is a new day for you.
Pero totoo yun. Kasi hindi naman laging up ka di ba?
Oo, kapag
Bawi ka na lang sa susunod. Kung hindi mo nagawa yung gusto mong gawin sa araw na to.
Kahit sa mga sa exercise, pag may time na parang, ay, kailangan ko na. Ito, kasi kailangan syempre i-schedule mo yung mga ginagawa mo, di ba? So parang, ay, kailangan kong mag-exercise. Parang, parang pagod ka pa rin, or kailangan mo ng pahinga. Papahinga mo talaga. Hindi naman pwedeng ipilit mo yung katawan mo kasi hindi rin naman siya nakaka-healthy.
Advice. Now on to the good habits. YUE, please, do you have any good habits?
I think she has a lot.
No. Well, like a method that I use to like kind of keep my schedule, like my habits, like my good habits in place is just writing a to-do list before the
Ooh.
next day. And like even if I don't like accomplish all of the things that I want to do,
Ma-organize.
I just try to like change my to-do list to like shorten a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, if like what I did is that like I just tried to keep doing the same thing for over at least 20 days. And that's like after 20 days, it becomes like a habit.
Wow.
20 days. That's a
Is it a
lot.
scientifically proven fact?
I think so. Maybe someone right.
Interesting,
But
interesting.
it
Try
kind
niya
of
lang.
like forces your body to like
Okay.
do it.
You know what? I got an additional question to you, YUE. What's on your to-do list today? If you can share.
My to-do list? It was like I was supposed to wake up early but I didn't wake up early, so I already failed my first list. But it's okay. Life
It's
goes
okay,
on.
yes.
But another is to make lunch and
Lunch.
and exercise.
Wait, so did you make your lunch today?
Yes, I did.
Okay, what did you make for yourself?
I had beef and broccoli and chicken breast.
Sarap.
What is this? Spam.
Good for you. We have a lot to learn from this person, you guys. All right, anyway, you, sir, what kind of good
Yeah.
habits do you have?
What do I have?
Sabay
I
isip
guess
eh.
because I am in this industry
Mhm.
right now, in the K-pop industry,
Mhm.
and my usual self of producing art has been, disrupted in a way. I feel like I still try my best to still tap into my, usual self and do the things that I love and am passionate about before as well. So I still try to, do the original things that I do, like make art and just those type of
Na-incorporate
things. I
niya
think
naman
that's
sa mga ginagawa
one
nila
thing
ngayon
that
eh.
I learned now, and it's that you shouldn't what's this?
Mhm.
Like forget things that you did before because you have new things going on now. You can
Right.
always go back and
Pero totoo yun.
Mm.
Totoo yun. Dapat talaga, minsan, kasi minsan, di ba, kapag nag-adulting ka, minsan, sobrang busy mo, yung
Sa
mga
trabaho.
usual things na dati mong ginagawa, nawawala
Tsaka yung mga
na.
bagay na nagpapasaya sa'yo.
Kailangan din talaga.
channel that again.
Great. I mean, with that, we basically answered your second question, and about your first concern, you want to getting rid of your bad habits. Well, I say bad habit, good habit is quite subjective. Your bad habit could be a good habit for someone else in their lives. So, I'd say you should be getting out of the box that you created for yourself first off, and then try to embrace yourself as you are.
Oh,
That's my opinion or advice for you, And if you're passionate about not exercising, not waking up early, and not wanting to go to school, it's totally fine. I was the kind of person you were when I was a kid. I didn't want to exercise. That's why I gained so much weight when I was a kid. I was about 98 kilograms back in the days. And I used to wake up so late, and I didn't give a thing about it, And even to school, when I entered college, I didn't feel like going to the college anymore, and I just decided to leave. And I was like,
ghosted.
you know what? If you just follow whatever you enjoy or you feel like doing in your life constantly, you're gonna eventually get to this point. We never know what kind of place it's gonna be or what kind of status it's gonna be, but as long as you enjoy the process, you're gonna get to somewhere that you're satisfied with in the end. So I'd say be a little more confident about your life, and happy. Well, I hope you have a good one. All right, with that being said, time for me to recommend a song for this
Ay, ito
person.
na yung pangatlo.
And
tapos na.
today's
Ang
song
bilis.
for this person, I brought it over because of the name. Innan kudero, as you are or as we are. You should be learning how to embrace yourself as you are, And I promise you're going to be living a totally better life starting from tomorrow. All right, with that being said, I guess this is going to be our last song, Kim Hae-rim with Innan kudero, as we are. And before we say goodbye, is there any last words you guys want to say? Yeah.
Well, it's good to be back again because I just flown recently back here in South Korea and flying back
Ay,
again.
Horizon
to
update.
Cebu.
Ba't nagkaganon pala yung video
So, I
nito?
hope
Tsaka
you
yung
guys
audio.
stay
Si Horizon
updated
PH
for
nga yan.
Horizon's next
Ha?
events
Horizon
and-
PH.
Horizon PH nga. Oo, Horizon PH. Bakit
And
gumaganon
you-
yung audio niya? Tsaka yung video niya,
Today
nag-zoom in,
was so
zoom
much
out.
fun, and it feels so good to be back here in radio and us. Yeah. I hope you guys continue to support Lopulus, and we have lots of activities out soon, so look forward to that.
Yay!
MLD fam.
MLB fan.
All right, thank you so much for coming through the studio, both of you, and we're gonna play this song and call it a day. It's Kim Hae-rim with
Call it
Innan
a
kudero,
day.
as we
A
are. This was
day.
your DJ Samuel Hall along with Vinci and YUE. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I'm gonna meet you guys back tomorrow, same time, same place. Shall we say goodbye or good night together?
Yeah.
Yeah, good
Goodbye,
night.
maybe.
Good
Goodbye.
night.
Good night.
Night.
All right.
Nighty nighty.
Okay.
90-90.
3, 2, 1. 90.
Tapos na!
Wala na! Pero mo na tapos din natin backlog.
Oo. Yan, hanggang dyan ang ating reaction sa Radyo Ananas.
Na, ano yun?
Kasama si YUE at si VINCI at si DJ Sam na bumalik na.
Yes! Ay, don't forget to like, subscribe, subscribe!
Bye-bye.
Bye!